Hey, welcome to Color Yoga. My name is Kyle, and today we're having a look at the fifth and final video of the Beginner's Foundation series. I'd like to start off by saying well done. I hope that you're feeling more confident and ready to begin your yoga journey. And over the course, we've had a look at working our way from our seat onto our feet, and today we're going to have a look at working our way back down to the ground, ending in Shavasana. And you may have heard this, Shavasana is corpse pose. It's the posture where you lie on your back at the end of every yoga class, and it's simultaneously the most and the least challenging posture, and definitely the most important. During our modern day yoga classes, the physical aspect of the practice allows our mind to grip on and focus onto something, and at the end, when you're lying in stillness, the focus is then gone, and there's nothing there for the mind to do except for be. And that's kind of where irritation and frustration may come into play. Everything else leading up to Shavasana has its place in terms of our journey to stillness. However, stillness comes from within, and when we allow ourselves to surrender to the ground and let gravity hold us, we give ourselves a chance to release anything that we may be holding on to, either physically, emotionally, or mentally. So why is Shavasana so important? Well, it gives us a chance to release ourselves into a deep state of relaxation, to rejuvenate after a more physical practice, and to integrate the lessons that we've learned during our practice so we can absorb the fruits of our labor. So, if you're ready, subscribe to join our weekly practices and grab your mat, and we'll begin. Welcome back. So when you're ready, you can make your way into a comfortable seat if you're not there already. Rest your hands on your knees, sit up nice and tall, shoulders roll back and down. Take a deep breath in through the nose, belly expands. And as you exhale, bring your eyes gently to close. You can make any last adjustments and then commit to stillness. So as always, we'll begin with just a few rounds of quiet, meditative breaths. Just allow your attention to cover your breath. So watch it all the way in from the beginning as a moment it arises, and trace it all the way back out, noticing the silence at the end. And throughout the class, I encourage you to try and synchronize your breath with your movements. Try and match your breath so it begins at the beginning of every asana and ends at the end of the asana. Making use of long, slow, steady breaths. And in the beginning it may be a little bit challenging, so be gentle with yourself. Over time it'll become easier and second nature. Take a deep breath in through the nose to fill. Open mouth, exhale to sigh. To release and let it go. Nice. One more time. Inhale through the nose, belly expands, sit up tall. And exhale to release and let it go. Last time. Inhale, notice all the way in. And open mouth, exhale to release and let it go. Inhale, raise your arms up towards the sky to touch above your head. Exhale through to prayer at your heart center. You can take a moment if you like to set an intention for your class, or perhaps a dedication to someone special. It's always nice to ground your practice. And when you're ready, you can bow your head towards your hands to seal that off. And we'll make our way into child's pose at the back of our mats. Take your time getting there. Allow your concentration to be glued to the sensations of movements. And then your knees spread out wide, toes touching at the back. And then when you're ready, just reach your arms out in front of you and allow your forehead to rest on the ground. And when you make contact, you can gently begin to rock your forehead from left to right, just massaging your third eye center. And allow gravity to do all the work here. So really allow the hips to melt back and down, reach the fingertips forward. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk your hands to the left-hand side of your mat. Place your right hand on top of the left, ground the hands. And as you exhale, pull length along the right side. You want to wrap your right armpit down to the ground and begin to send your breath into the right side of your ribs. Just feeling it open up. Inhale, walk your hands through center. As you exhale, walk them off to the right-hand side. Left hand stacks on top of right. Ground the hands and pull length along the left side. Inhale, walk your hands through center. Exhale, come up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And we'll start off with just some circles warming up the wrists. You can either go clockwise or anti-clockwise. We'll change in a minute. So really press the ground away. And if you'd like to, you can add some organic movements, just opening up the sides, working some space in the neck. Perhaps you want to sit on your toes and feel the stretch on the base of your feet. You can change directions. It's always important to warm up our base, so hands, wrists, toes, feet. And when you're ready, neutral tabletop. From here, inhale for cow, lower the belly, look forward. Exhale, cat, exhale, tuck the chin round and press. Inhale, cow, drop the belly, open up the collarbones, chin lifts up. Exhale, cat, tuck the chin, curl and press into the ground. Inhale for cow, lower the belly, look forward. Exhale, cat, round and press. From here, we're going to tuck our toes, walk our hands forward. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Lift the knees up, engage the core. Now have a look at your hands. You want to make sure that they're slightly wider than shoulder width distance apart. Index fingers facing forward, press the ground away. And remember, you want to see if your hips are sagging, you really want to lift them up and press the earth away. And from here, inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Exhale, lower the heels down into down dog. And remember, it's always a nice way to gauge the distance between our feet and our hands. And if your hamstrings are feeling tight, that's fine. Introduce a bend to the knees and get the chest down towards the toes. Now press into the ground. Make sure your index finger is flat on the floor. Wrap the elbows in and relax the back of the neck. Inhale, bend the knees and look forward. Exhale, slowly walk towards the top of your mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Interlace the fingers, place them at the base of the skull. Tuck the chin and fall down towards the ground for ragdoll. If you want to, you can sway gently from left to right. Perhaps close your eyes. Allow your attention to be glued to the sensations of your movements. Perhaps try to synchronize the sway with your breath. When you're ready, release. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Squeeze your hands and send them up and over the head as you bow down towards the ground. Keep breathing. Release the hands down to the ground. Heel toe your feet to touch. Inhale, half lift, straight spine, straighten the legs, tuck the toes. Exhale, fold to release. Once again, inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, draw the shoulders back, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, bend the knees, arms reach up, look up. As you exhale, back bend, draw the elbows down, squeeze the thighs and lean back. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down to release. With your breath, inhale, half lift to prepare. Exhale, plank, step back. Now, as always, if you need to, you can lower your knees. Rather build the shoulder strength slowly. I'll do the first one with the knees down. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Press the earth away. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower halfway. Keep the elbows tucked in, bend to 90. Inhale, up dog, straighten the arms, squeeze your thighs, roll the shoulders back, Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, step through, low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Lower the back knee to the floor, untuck the back toe, rise up. Inhale, raise your arms up, interlace the fingers, look up, and as you exhale, gently arch back. Keep breathing. You want to point strongly through the fingers, see if you can draw your biceps behind your ears and lower your hips forward and down. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, half splits, drop the hips back and down, activate the front toes, and bring the chest forward towards the front heel. Keep breathing. See if your hips are squared to the front. You may need to draw back on the right hip a little bit. Release. Inhale, low lunge. Come forward, place the hands down, raise the back knee. Have a look at your feet. Slightly different tracks. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten the front leg. And if your front leg doesn't straighten, that's fine. Slowly it will. You want to keep your chest moving forward and down. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, press to straighten. Inhale, bend into the right knee. Look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, reset. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, bend the knees, arms reach up. Exhale, back bend, squeeze the thighs, draw the elbows down, look up and lean back. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach up. Exhale, fold down to release. Nice, with your breath, inhale, half lift, reset. Exhale, plank, step back. Remember, press the earth away, fingers, index fingers facing forward. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, keep your elbows tucked in. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, step through, low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Lower the back knee to the floor, untuck the back toe, rise up. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, interlace the fingers, look up. And as you exhale, gently arch back. Reach to the fingertips, draw back on the biceps, lower the hips forward and down, and send some breaths into the lower parts of your belly. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, half splits. Drop the hips back and down. Straighten up the front leg. Now, if you need to, you can have blocks beside you to give you some support and some balance. What's important here is that your toes are active and you're drawing back on the left hip, so they're nice and square to the front of the mat. From here, release. Inhale, low lunge. Come forward, place the hands, raise the back knee. Have a look at the feet, slightly different tracks. Little to no weight in the front leg. Again, if you have blocks or books, you can use them to support you, give yourself some height. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press to the front leg, draw back on the left hip. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Low lunge, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose. Press to straighten. Inhale, low lunge. Bend into the left knee, look forward. Exhale, pyramid pose, press and straighten. Nice, release. Inhale, low lunge, creep forward, look forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, straight spine, reset. Exhale, fold down to release. Inhale, chair pose. Bend the knees, sit back, bring the arms up alongside your ears and breathe. Now remember, find a comfortable space for yourself. We'll slowly build up the strength and the seat will deepen, but shift the weight into the heels, tease the toes up, bring the arms alongside the ears, wrap the pinkies in, draw the shoulders down and breathe. One more breath in. Exhale, fold to release. Well done. Inhale, half lift, tuck the chin, prepare. Exhale, plank, step back. Nice, keep going. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway, tuck the elbows in. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, step through low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Inhale, rise up on the feet, high crescent lunge, bring your arms alongside your ears to breathe. Remember, draw back on the right hip, so they square to the front, arms alongside your ears, high in the ball of the back foot. Inhale to reach up, exhale, warrior two, open up. Nice. Heels are in line, front knees behind the front heel, arms out, shoulders down. Inhale, reverse warrior, turn the palm, reach it up and over. Exhale, extended side, lean the weight forward, bring the arm alongside the ear. Inhale, reverse warrior to reach back and prepare. Exhale, windmill your hands down to plank. From here, inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. If you need to, you can lower your knees. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes. Squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Nice. One more side. Inhale, bend. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg back. Exhale, step through low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge up on the feet, bring your arms up alongside your ears. Awesome, power through the legs, high on the ball of the back foot. Inhale to reach up, exhale, warrior two, open up. See if you can stack your shoulders over your hips. Arms are strong, shoulders down, keep breathing into the belly. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back. Exhale, extended side, lean the weight forward, little to no weight in that front leg. Bring the arm alongside your ear. Inhale, reverse warrior to reach back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, windmill the hands down to plank. When you get there, lower halfway, bend the elbows, lower the chest down. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips up, heels down. Nice. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come to a seat on your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. And we'll start off with the right leg out long. Draw the left heel in. Now, if you need to, you can have a pillow or a block underneath here if it feels uncomfortable in your hip. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, twist towards the straightened leg and fold. Now, if your hamstrings are tight, you can always place a block or a pillow underneath your leg here, or just have the leg bent so you can get your belly coming forward and down. Keep breathing. And release, and roll up. We'll switch the legs out. Right heel comes in, left leg out. Again, if your hamstrings are tight, you can have a little bend to the knee. Inhale, raise both arms up. Exhale, twist towards the straightened leg and fold. Now what's important is that you are trying to get your chest moving forward and down, so opening the chest up to prevent ourselves from sort of rounding in and only stretching the top part of your back. We're looking to get a stretch from back of the hamstring all the way to the tailbone. So really working on the full hamstring and glute. And release. Inhale to roll up. And as you exhale, straighten both legs out. We're going to start with bent legs. So inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold towards the feet. And if you can get hold of the feet, that's cool. If you need to, you can have hold of your shins. From here, you want to open the chest up and begin to walk your sitting bones back. trying to keep your belly pressed onto your thigh. So if you imagine there's a pencil at the crease of your hip, squeeze and clench that pencil and hold that there and walk your sitting bones back until you feel a nice sweet spot. And if it's here, that's cool. If your legs get all the way down, that's also fine. You want to keep your chest lifting up and forward. Keep breathing. It's quite nice to practice the idea of inhale, lifting your chest forward to create space, and exhale, lowering forward and down. You can release, roll up, place your hands down, and then inhale, and as you exhale, slowly lower down onto your backs. And start off by drawing the right knee into your chest for a reclined wind remover. Making sure that you tuck your chin, draw your shoulders back and down, and you want to bring your knee towards your right shoulder, so it's slightly coming out. Make sure that both feet are nice and active. And from here, we're going to release into supine twist, so lower the right knee over to the left-hand side and bring your right shoulder onto the ground and look over the right shoulder. Now, if your leg is up in the air, that's totally fine. You can just rest it, maybe support it with your hand. You're going to feel a nice even twist along the spine and look over the right shoulder. You can release, draw the right knee into your chest, give it a little squeeze, and we'll switch it out with the left. So the left knee comes in, draw it slowly into the left shoulder, activate both toes, tuck the chin, feel length along the spine, see if you can draw your shoulders down to the ground. And from here, we're going to release into supine twist. Right knee drops over to left knee drops over to the right side, look over the left shoulder and feel twist along the spine. You want to keep your left shoulder flat on the ground as possible. And at this point you can begin to slow your breathing down, allowing our practice to return back to the ground. And from here, we're going to release, bring both knees in, draw your hands around, give yourself a good squeeze. You're going to inhale, raise your forehead up to your knees. Take a moment here just to reconnect with the intention that you set at the beginning of the class. Take one breath in. Exhale, release into Shavasana, taking up as much space as you like. Now, what's nice is if you have your toes out and heels in, see if you can get your palms facing up. From here, you can close the eyes, commit to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale to release. Once again, take a nice slow breath into the nose, feel your belly rise. Open mouth, exhale to release. Well done, everyone. Shavasana is here to allow ourselves just to settle down onto the mats and absorb the fruits of our labor. So we're going to take a few rounds of mindful breaths. See if you can use your attention or your awareness to watch your breath all the way in and follow it all the way out. Really just relax with every exhale, completely surrender to the ground. And if you find your thoughts wandering, perhaps into the rest of your day or off your mat, that's totally fine. Just allow your attention to be gently brought back to the sensations of your breath. understand that sometimes this can be frustrating, or it really doesn't make any sense, or you're just wondering why this is happening. That's totally fine. Over time, it'll begin to make sense, and the true benefits of Shavasana can only really be felt through the practice. But be patient and have faith. Eventually this will become your favorite posture. So when you're ready, bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Begin to rock your forehead from left to right. And then you can roll over onto your side, draw your knees into your chest, coming into the fetal position, enjoying a few rounds of breath in this primordial posture. And from here, use your hands and press yourself up into a seat, sitting up nice and tall. Just observing the natural rhythm of your breath, perhaps noticing if there's a difference in, or if there's perhaps a comfort difference in the way that you sit. I always find that after practicing yoga, the seat is easier, and traditionally yoga is there to prepare you to sit more comfortably. Bring your palms together, generate some heat. Feel the warmth. You can place it over your eyes. You can blink your eyes open from behind your palms and lower your hands down. Namaste. Well done. So that concludes our Beginner's Foundation series. I hope you're feeling prepared and excited. I will pop a link down below for the Beginner's Flow series, so you can take what we've learned here and apply it in one smooth flow and begin to feel the benefits of a nice yoga practice. As always, thank you very much for your support. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the classes and if you'd like to join us for our weekly flows. And I'll see you here next week on our mats.